This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Ritchie podcast.
How good is that?
Welcome to the podcast.
I love it. I love it.
We all love a good podcast, and don't we love a podcast about...
I listened to it yesterday.
Oh, what was that one about?
What did I hear? I can't remember. It was sort of hard-hitting.
It was so good.
Never forget an episode.
I don't think you can beat... Yes, Fitz.
Well, it's you know what? We try to focus on banter because, you know what? How good is banter?
Well, you
Honestly.
say banter, I say bants. How good is good bants, you know? Short for banter.
Yeah, look, a beautiful example between the two of you right now.
I'm an absolute fiend for bands.
Oh, you are mad for the bands.
You could say I'm a banter junkie.
Oh, goodness.
Do you know my
Just
favourite
give me-
musical? Banter of the Opera.
That's not bad.
No, that's bad.
Do you know what my favourite drink is? My favourite orange drink?
Banter.
For banter.
Yeah, had to put the F in there. It would have just been banter again.
Okay, we're doing a podcast.
Oh my gosh,
I've got
it's
a great
nearly Christmas time.
Yeah,
Don't
it
tell me
is.
banter's going to come down the chimney.
So you're saying it's almost Christmas time because the two of you have been carrying on. I just want to tell a story about Brussels sprouts that isn't really a story about Brussels sprouts. It's about an awesome kids' book that we would never be able to hand out in the schools these days. Here it is.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Ritchie podcast.
This is so exciting, and we did talk about it yesterday. If you are listening, never fear, this story is not about Brussels sprouts. It is about the book that I'm guessing, if you're of my generation, you were given this book in primary schools, I think, all over the country.
So this is growing up in the 90s, isn't it?
Well, yes, I was in...
The 80s.
80s.
Right.
Yeah,
80s.
in the late 80s. I went to high school in 1991, so it would have been in primary school. Standard issue, I think, is where I picked up this book. Far out Brussels sprout. Get involved if you own it.
One of the greatest books of all time. As for a kid, it was because it was full on.
Well, it was a bit naughty, wasn't it?
It was cheeky.
Yes.
And I remember the illustrations so clearly when I opened up the book when Mum brought it to the house the other day. I was like, oh my God, I remember peering at this page thinking, this is amazing. Illustrated by a guy called Peter Visca. I said F, sorry. That's because I was looking at the name above, compiled by June Factor. I'm so excited I can't get my words
Because
out.
it was far out Brussels sprout. There was All Right Vegemite.
Yes,
and
you
there
mentioned
was
that, Fitz.
Unreal Banana Peel.
I don't think I have the other two.
I think they were all Peter Visca.
Are they?
But it was people eating worms. It was
yes.
like
Well, look, you don't even have to go that far back into your memory bank.
yeah.
I'm actually going to go through a few of the rhymes now. And what surprised me is that I handed it over to my 9-year-old daughter while I was cooking dinner. I said, "Come on, let's do you 20 minutes of reading tonight." And guess what? You get to no more Harry Potter tonight. We are going to read Far Out Brussels Sprout.
Awesome.
This book I have in my hot little hand is 40 years old, and you're right, it in the opening kind of chapter it says that this book belongs to you in a very special way. Talking to the kids, it's yours because you, together with many other children, have written it. Well, not exactly written it, but you've made it up. So everything comes from all the games and the rhymes that you would have done.
How good is that?
I don't think, as you listen to these rhymes, that they'd be handing these out in schools anymore.
And that's what I love about it, because this is some of the great stuff that should never have been written out of society.
First little rhyme is man fat, top hat, fell flat, squashed hat. That's how we open.
it's simple. It's simple.
The fat guy flattened the hat.
Yeah, big
It's
fat
so
guy.
effective.
It's funny.
Fell over.
It's funny.
And then
Well, the day that my bum went psycho and stuff like that, there was what's that one?
my bum went psycho. I didn't even know that.
Yeah,
one.
there's some great Australian kids books out there.
What about this one? Man in car went to bar, feeling nifty, doing 50. Hit a pole, poor old soul. Doctor's fee, cemetery. And then this one, I remember reading this one. Mummy, what's that stuff? It looks like strawberry jam. Tut tut, my child, it's just Papa run over by a tram. I'm not even joking.
How good is that?
I mean, then there's the one
you
about,
can't even
you know,
do dead gear these days.
you can't all wash down with a cup of cold sick, like that kind of.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yes,
sick.
with a little witchy poo. What about this one about cutting somebody's throat? Stay tuned. Nellie Bly caught a fly, tied it to a string. String broke, cut its throat. Poor little thing.
Awesome. Kate, I do know Peter Visca, and he's a cheeky man in real life.
Is he really?
Very much. Not afraid of a glass of wine and a beer.
Well, look at these, because these illustrations are my child. My child, and he drew all these, did he?
No, he's the writer, I believe.
Illustrated by Peter.
Oh, Peter, he did the drawing.
Tit for tat, butter for fat. If you kick my dog, I'll kick your cat.
Awesome.
Coming to a school near you. And there's one here about. Oh, there's one here that is a bit derogatory towards Coles, the supermarket. All the way back in the 80s, she danced across the ballroom floor. Her dress, it was fantastic. All of a sudden, she rushed for the door. You can't trust Coles elastic. And then they even talk about beer. I'll finish.
Here we go. What do you got?
I'll leave you with what can I? Because there's
beer
so
one?
many here. There's one about. Oh no! Can I do two? Okay.
Here we go.
Last two. I know we're probably running over. And ma'am, this is for schools. A man walked into a beer bottle shop and asked for a bottle of beer. Probably your dad. Where's your money? In my pocket. Where's your pocket? I forgot it. Oh, that's funny.
That's good. That's not bad.
And then this one. Inch, pinch, pear, plum. I smell Tom Thumb. Tom Thumb in the woods, making friends with Robin Hood. Robin Hood in the cellar, making love to Rockefeller. Rockefeller, dressed in yellow, turns around like this. Now, if you don't remember that, you're not a kid of the 80s.
Robert, he must have been on LSD, Robert Visca, because he's... Peter Visca.
It's brilliant. Pull out your old books, get your kids to read them because they will not be allowed to read them at school.
This is the Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
Papatui, I think I've said that correctly, is a brand new shampoo. Now, the strange thing about this shampoo, and I'm sure it's a great product, the person that faces the campaign for the shampoo, they've chosen The Rock.
If you smell what the Rock is cooking.
He's bald.
Now, I am going to defend The Rock here because I still use shampoo.
What are you talking about? On
I
your
use
nether regions?
I use one drop of shampoo. It's basically, I don't know, I think it's a calming sort of, I think it's the aroma. I get the aroma and I can feel it. I just I rub it onto my head and it makes me feel like I've washed my head.
Right. Does it bring back the days of feeling like you had hair to experience that?
It doesn't, because you know what? You know it's a tough experience, and ladies, I don't envy you at all that you have to wash your hair, because I know I can see BJ's, my wife's face, when she says to me, I have to wash my hair, because it's like a 2-hour procedure.
Yeah. I'm going to wash my hair. I need to blow dry my hair, so I'll just be upstairs doing that. Okay, go for that. Now, I don't suggest at any stage that the shampoo is designed for bald men. I don't think that's what's going on here, but I do like what's written on the side of the box.
Yeah.
It says here, an expertly crafted plant-derived formula that nourishes and strengthens your hair. My hair would have loved this 2-in-1.
Oh, that's great. That is great. Is it a 2-in-1?
It's a 2-in-1, mate. Shampoo, conditioner, 2-in-1. And I love that he's recognising the fact that back in the day, his hair would have celebrated Papatui.
Do you remember when Pert was released, the first time Pert 2-in-1 was released, and everyone went into meltdown?
Genius.
What? I don't have to shampoo and then condition afterwards. I can do it all at once. It changed the world. Can I ask what shampoo brands the team uses? Can I ask?
I don't even know. It's whatever's in the shower.
Yeah,
there'll be a conditioner and a shampoo in the shower, and I don't know what it is.
Tom, can I ask what your lovely follicles experience every couple of days?
Well, guys, interestingly, I'm currently using a purple shampoo, which is designed for people with grey hair.
We've heard about this. this.
So that's cool.
No, I'll extend on that. You're concerned the part of your hair is yellow, and it was the purple shampoo is meant to even out the greys.
Yeah,
Tom.
it takes out the brassy tones and gives you more of the George Clooney look.
Takes out the brassy tone.
Is that like that purple stuff that you put on your teeth now, just to whiten it? You see that stuff?
Yeah.
Is it like that?
Yes, but sometimes I catch a glimpse of myself in the shower, which is, of course, shocking regardless. And I have a purple head.
Have you considered putting your teeth whitening product through your hair?
Oh, that's not bad. Bit of bleaching.
If you could see Kate, is Kate just outside the studio? Is she in here?
She's
Maybe we could find out from her.
Yeah, I will ask.
She's having her hair done, I think.
It's very wet.
She goes into hair and makeup at around 4 a.m. Tommy, and then, so you dry off, this is quite interesting, and then you hit your beautiful locks with a little bit of frizz dismiss and Moroccan oil.
Frizz dismiss, Moroccan oil,
and then you do the hair on your head.
How dare you? Yes, and a curling cream at the moment as well, guys, just to really embrace the curls. Which, and the girls listening will know the humidity in Sydney, particularly in the month of Feb, is just disgusting.
Right, so that's the toughest time, is it, for someone with curly hair?
Yeah, we've been very frizzy, my sisters and I. But we move on.
Let's go, girls.
And let's go, Shania. Let's not
Big
go.
night out with the girls.
Let's
Get out
go,
the
girls.
Get out the GHD with Tom.
Who showers it first? I'll have a bit of frizz dismiss.
Okay, can we have a guess at what Kate's shampoo would be before she comes in?
Mate, what's a fancy shampoo?
Oh God,
Right.
Jess, do you want to step in here and help us out
Yeah,
here a little
she'd
bit?
be on
Fancy
something that
one.
is you can only buy at the hairdresser.
Yeah.
That gives them like an 80% commission. I have no doubt. I would bet my life on it.
Pantene?
I'm
No,
gonna
it's
say,
like not Pantene. This is like right up the top.
Schwarzkopf?
Could be Schwarzkopf.
I'm going to say Vidal Sassoon.
Who?
Vidal
To see
Sassoon.
you soon.
Yeah. So,
we'll
okay,
get
13,
the-
24, 10, what shampoo does Kate Ritchie
my God.
wear? If you want to have a guess at this, we've got some amazing prizes to give away.
I tell you what, I'm glad our guest at 7 o'clock is not in here for this. Shannon Knowles coming in. What do you think he uses, Tom? Frizz dismiss?
Well, salt of the earth.
Music
Gosh, he's a
business.
man, isn't he? He's so
Tommy, I got
lucky.
$250 to spend at Bailey Nielsen, which is a sunglass brand. You can get
I
yourself a
love
new
Bailey
pair of sunnies if you can guess what Kate Ritchie's shampoo is.
Does Kate Ritchie wear? Welcome, Kate. Don't give your answer at this stage.
Okay, I won't. You've combed your hair.
Can I said Vidal Sassoon. Is it Vidal Sassoon, Kate?
I'd like to lock in Schwarzkopf.
No.
Let's go to James in Narrabeen. What shampoo do you reckon Kate uses?
I think she uses Pantene Moisture Renewal.
Pantene Moisture Renewal.
What are you saying? I have dry ends?
Pantene treatment shampoo.
James, no, I'm afraid you are incorrect.
Okay.
Damn.
Vicky's in the Southern Highlands. Now, you probably bumped into Kate there, but Vicky, have a stab in the dark. What shampoo does Kate Ritchie use?
Well, being a stylish sort of girl, I think she'd head towards the top shelf and use Goldwell.
Oh my goodness, you're correct.
Are you serious? No way! Goldwell.
I do. I use Goldwell. I
Goldwell?
use a few different things. The salon I go to, they have a particular one called The One, Belinda Jeffries.
Beautiful.
But they are very small packages, so I buy in bulk from Hair Health and Beauty, and that's Goldwell.
Well,
Let's go, girls.
I'll tell you this much. It's bloody working for you. It looks sensational.
What, in my
Well done.
greasy plait today?
Let's get into it, guys. Riddle time. Play along 13 24 10. We are streaming live on the Fitzy Wippa Instagram page. Tommy, are we up and running?
Yeah, up and running. Lots of people all across Sydney this morning and across the world
I mean,
are
why
excited
wouldn't
for Riddle Time.
Why wouldn't you? What do you got? What do
Do
you
we
got
have people from over
yeah.
somewhere?
Yeah.
Where are you listening from? Comment on the stream now.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Anyone in Peru this morning, Tom?
Not yet, but we normally get Peru or Uzbekistan.
Anyone
Either
big
or.
in Tonga? Big in Tonga. not
Tonga?
that clever, yeah.
Yeah, Tonga time.
Anyone from Campbelltown this morning, Tom?
And which street do you live on?
Yeah, and
Oh, yeah,
Suburban
that's a good
Street.
one.
Stick my head
Suburban
around the
Street
corner.
would be great if you're listening from
Here we go.
Campbelltown.
First riddle, guys. You answer me, although I never ask you questions. What am I?
Telephone.
Bang, an easy one.
Oh,
Yeah. Just a little bit. She makes the chicken sandwiches and answers riddles. What about this? What about this one? I am full of holes, but strong as steel.
No, hang on. Start again.
Sorry. I am full of holes, but strong as steel. What am I?
A colander.
No, a cheese grater.
But no, it's not correct.
Or a cheese grater.
No.
We're up the right alley or the street.
You up the... You're dancing on the right corner of the back lane.
A window?
No.
Steel. It's something that's steel that has holes in it.
Well, a colander isn't steel.
A chain.
No, I know that. It's
Ryan
aluminium.
James goes back.
Oh. And I thought you didn't care about this.
I don't.
Normally you've switched off.
Oh, very nice.
Have you done a Borat?
Oh, wow.
Go again, Jess.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh, that'll catch on.
Oh, that's a double nice.
Oh, my God. Very topical. Very Rebel Wilson.
Well, it is. Bit of Sacha Baron Cohen on a Friday morning.
People listening from all over the world. Earl's Court in London,
Oh,
guys.
hi.
Yeah.
Oh, what a
Well
beautiful part of the world, Earl's Court.
Oh, mate, this time of the year
I
in
know
Earl's Court.
the station. You'd get off there.
Yeah.
I used to get my hair done around the corner.
No, you didn't. Where else?
Wasn't Princess Diana an Earl? She was an Earl, the Earl of Spencer.
Yeah, Earl
Earl,
of Spencer.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Declan who's over there. We've got
Hey, Dec.
Vaya's listening from Kingsgrove. Clearly not coming to work today, Vaya.
Fire and integration.
Yeah, Bettina's in Smithfield.
Oh, Bettina.
We've got
Hi.
people in Caboolture,
Bettina.
all over the
You got
world.
people in
guys.
Caboolture?
Yeah, no, Caboolture.
Oh, right. That's an interesting drink. Split open belly and 3 sore feet. Although I'm mainly light, there is some dark in me. What am
There's a
I?
potbelly
piano.
stove.
Sorry, Ryan James.
A piano.
Ba 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 ba.
That is so uncultured of you.
Getting riddle with it.
Do you know Fitzy's grandmother was the first woman to play a piano in a beer garden?
With
Yeah,
a
that's it.
schooner of beer.
Yeah.
You were lucky you got that right.
Yeah.
You had to think about it.
That wasn't Auntie Trish.
Hazel.
Hazel
What a
Fitzgerald.
great name.
And what could she do, Fitz, with her teeth?
Well, she could take them out. And she could play with the other hand while she took her teeth out. Then she would put it into the schooner, and then she would pick up the schooner, drink the schooner, and put her teeth back
She
in
did
while
what a
still playing
skill.
with the left hand.
See what I mean?
Oh, see, I thought I could do everything.
No, you can't,
I've got
mate.
some stuff to learn.
You got a lot to learn. Hey, where's Mandy? Is Mandy not called through for Riddle Time?
Too wet for Mandy.
She's not
she
in
said.
Vegas again, is she?
No, she's not. She just doesn't get out of bed
Flood
on days
watch.
like today.
Flood
Yeah.
watch for Mandy.
Okay.
She's
Well,
not
in
playing
Mascot.
today. Does that mean we do an extra
I think
one?
we do an extra riddle, guys. I'm back to the sheet.
Ah, damn it.
Here we go. I am served at a table, but not by wait staff. I'm small, white and round, and often fast. What am I?
Table tennis.
Bang, a
Ball.
ping pong ball.
Someone wrote that one, didn't they?
Getting riddle with
I
it.
thought we went to
Did
that.
you write that one?
We went to that club in Thailand, Tom.
They scream written by a team member.
Why? Is that a subpar riddle?
Tom, do you remember
You're
that?
lucky I didn't go with the other riddle about a ping pong ball.
Do you remember that club we went to?
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
If you got a bit of money, I mean, I know things are expensive these days. We're getting smashed. But if you got a little bit of money hanging around, you can buy Kobe Bryant's 2009 NBA Finals Los Angeles Lakers game-worn jersey. Game 1, highest scoring NBA Finals performance from Kobe Bryant. 40 points he scored.
Who's selling it?
Sotheby's, I think. They've got it.
But who?
no,
wouldn't
but
it
is
belong
it-
to
is
the
it her
family?
family?
Oh, sorry. Who is the current owner? I don't know. I don't think the family would be selling it. Somebody through the club, you would assume, ended up with the jersey.
How much?
$2 million US.
Gosh, it's. But you know what? These investments, like I said 5 years ago, so you got to buy one of those first generation iPhones. They were selling those for $5,000 or something, Kate. Now they're worth something like $50,000.
Really?
Yeah, and every year it'll go up. If anyone's got an original iPod, I mean iPods aren't even around anymore. But if you've got the original iPod, that'd be worth a fortune.
Can I just jump in again, Fitz? Because I'm an absolute
Fool.
research.
Don't leave
You
a
guys
pause.
go ahead.
Don't leave a pause after anything.
Because I'm an absolute prep monster.
Jess and Tommy didn't get a chance
Sorry.
to jump in with their.
What do you think of me, Tom?
My answer was
suggestions.
turd.
Do you want me to go
I
again?
said fool.
Because I'm an absolute.
Waste of space.
Sorry,
Oh,
Jess, you were
that's
you
more
were
than
not
one word.
invited to comment,
I
Jess.
did. I
Tom?
invited her.
What did you?
Tom,
Beautiful man.
Okay, what?
You had a great opportunity.
Do you know who owns it and who is selling it?
Oh, it's there, is it? When you read on.
What makes this sale even more remarkable is that Kobe Bryant gave it to his dad, Joe. Joe has decided to sell it.
And is he donating the money or something? There has to be something.
I don't believe so.
Why wouldn't you give it to the grandchild?
Emotions ran high when Bryant's parents, Joe and Pamela Bryant, offered it to the highest bidder.
That's sad. God, it's actually a sad story. You probably should have read it a bit more before you.
Yeah, I mean, hearing that story with the rain outside really brings the mood down on a Friday.
Yeah, but maybe they don't want it in the house. Imagine all the stuff in your house that you could just get rid of. You had to clean up recently with.
Yeah.
Imagine if you could just get rid of stuff, because that's probably just an old jersey hanging around and you could make $2 million from
He's
it.
probably
Wouldn't
got
you do it?
500. The next thing you know, you're on a Kentucky tour. Mum and Dad are ripping in overseas somewhere. Do you know what I mean? We got the cash.
The Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie podcast.
For all of the people who have leftover chocolate from Easter, I wish I'd known this last night as I was eating one of my final Hague's hot cross bun truffles. Oh, blueberry flavour. Oh my goodness. Chocolate has been discovered to have a multitude of health benefits, including helping individuals. Guess what? Guess what? Oh, I'm so excited. I want to say guess what and just wait. It helps individuals lose weight and it protects the brain from cognitive decline.
Wow.
What a load of
it's not, mate.
Come on, Fitzy. It has a chemical in it called theobromine. I'm guessing that's how you say it.
Theobromine.
It's found in both milk and dark chocolate. It does. It helps the brain from age-related decline, such as Alzheimer's.
These articles are dangerous. That was like a glass of red wine a day is antioxidants. It's really good for you.
It is very good for you.
No,
Do you know what, Fitz?
Did you just say I needed some
You might need
now?
it now. You were just
It's because
struggling
I'm
to get through
so
that.
excited. It's 8:30.
Do you know what, though, Kate? Because you do have to work 2.5 hours a day. So
Oh,
it's been a
come
big
on,
one.
mate.
I went to the cardiologist the other day.
Are you okay?
Yeah, just to check
God,
the
he's-
tick up.
He's working overtime.
Everything is A-OK with ye old heart, but I went to see the great Dr. Ross.
So
Dr.
he found
Ross
it?
Walker. He found it. He
Right.
located it.
Right.
Anyway, then we were talking about I've got slight high blood pressure. And he went, right, got a couple of products for you. But this is what you need to take. I take a thing called Bergamet, which has got a citrus product from Italy in it, which is very good for you.
Wow,
And
well,
then-
that'll add to the other burgers you have.
Bergamet or
It's
bergamot?
a silent T,
Bergamet
so it's
product
Bergamot. I
name.
think it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's a silent T.
From a very unique part of Italy, nothing to do with hamburgers.
It's been around for you. Haven't
It has been around.
discovered it.
No, I haven't discovered it, Kate. I never said I did. What was interesting...
Have it with a lot.
Just don't sit there giggling. We can hear you giggling. What was interesting was he also said...
Bergamet. Have you ever met a burger? Like, hell I have.
Fitzy and Wippa with Kate Ritchie is a Nova podcast. For more great shows like this, download the Nova Player via the App Store or Google Play.
The Nova Player.